Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a video to show you how to change the headphone jack in the Motorola Moto X. I'll include links in the video description for any parts that I'm going to be using during this procedure or any tools that I'm going to be using to work on this phone. Anything that I think might be helpful to you, I'll include links in the video description, so check them out there. So first of all, what I've found to remove the back is if you go ahead and eject the SIM card tray right here. You can either use a paper clip or something little to get in there. If you have a SIM eject tool like I did, that works great. And then what we're going to want to do is we're just going to want to start somewheres. Now what I would recommend probably is starting right here by the bottom charging port. And if you pry up just a little bit, just push up a little bit, and I'm just using a little plastic pry tool like this. And what you can do is just start working this around. Now this back cover is kind of old, so it has a few cracks in it along the way, as you can see, like there. Now if you encounter this with yours, what I would do is just start right up here where the SIM card thing is and just keep working up, because these things tend to crack if they get any age to them. Then I would just say just keep working your way around, and in the event that you happen to push down on some of the other sides to get this all loose, then just go ahead and repry them again. Sometimes it's hard to hang on to the phone and get it without popping the things back in. So now we just keep working around, and as we get close here, these back covers can flex quite a bit. What I would recommend is using like a plastic pry tool. You can just pry, don't go in too far, just carefully pry up, just keep working your way all the way around. Has adhesive under it. Then if you just keep prying up under here, the adhesive lets loose, and then don't pry too far. You have to watch on this side right here. There's this connector right here. What you can do is just pop up on this connector and then wiggle that out of there. I'm not going to use the tweezers here for the sake of seeing it for the video, but what you need to do is just pull straight back on that little connector. That's the connector for the flash, and then it pops off just like that. So next what you need is a Torx size T4. Now I've heard different people say use a Torx T5, but my T5 is too big for this, so it has to be the T4. So depends, maybe some models use T4, some use T5, so I would recommend having a T4 and T5 size just in case. Take your screwdriver and remove these 5 screws right in this top part here. I already removed them, but I wanted to show you, and once you got them out, then what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and pry up on this part right here. We're going to want to go ahead and remove this part right here. To change the headphone jack, just grab this part here, and what I use is just a tweezers. Just stick it in there and you can grab the part, kind of wiggle it around, and it pops out just like that. So what you want to do with your new part, you want to pull this rubber piece off, and you want to set your new part back in the rubber piece just so it fits around there securely. And when you're all set, just grab your part, set it down in there, and make sure to put this little tab in. But yeah, just make sure that that rubber part is in all the way around there, and you're all set. Then what we can do is grab this part, set it right down on there, and go ahead and put all your screws back in. So lastly, to put the back cover back on, what we're going to need to do is this little connector here for the flash. We're going to need to reconnect it right here on this one here, the lower one, and then we're going to need to put that connector down, and then we just grab the part, the back, go ahead and set it down and make sure it's connected all the way around. Make sure it's setting down good, and you're all set. Thanks for watching.